Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. In this video I will share an important update towards my perspective of the demonic left-hand path and the reality of demonic magic and its implications for your day-to-day life. When you first get started on this path, and you can very well notice this over the course of my channel, you think that you're getting on this path, making an offering to a deity, to a spirit, and that you're getting a particular result in return, and this very well may manifest exactly like this. In my particular case, I started on this path in order to manifest monetary resources and work with the expansion of my business, which you can see over the course of my channel. It is heavily focused on spiritual deities that help with the accumulation of wealth and money. I've worked with all of these deities, more than successful, and was able to integrate that spiritual energy into my life and alchemize the spiritual into physical change. Now, nonetheless though, over the course of this process and over the course of the 6 years that I've been working the occult now, I came to some very important conclusions and insights that I feel are lacking on this channel and are important to share with my viewer base. Over the course of walking the left-hand path and working the occult, working with different deities, what will happen is a massive transformation from the inside out. Not only will your outside world transform, which we all think it is about when we get into the occult. We think we make an offering and something outside of us transforms. But the reality is that the spiritual energy over time will change the way that your nervous system, your body, your mind and subconscious mind interact, engage with each other, and function on a very cellular level. What does it mean for the practical occultist? That means that over the course of doing rituals, you will become the ritual. Your inside world will transform. And as humans, very often, we have a massive amount of repressed emotions and stuck trauma in our system. And this is why you can see many occultists who walk this path. They are faced at some point or another with significant adversity. And this is not because the demonic path is bad or evil, or because now they're being dragged to hell or anything like that. This is because in order for you to truly reach your spiritual potential, you will have to transform your inside world. Because your outside world is just a reflection of your inside world. And no matter what love you want to manifest, what money you want to manifest, what outside event you want to manifest, all of this will not be able to be kept until you make the capacity within your system to be able to hold these things. And in order to make the capacity within your system to hold these things, you need to resolve all the emotions, the trauma, everything that is stuck in your subconscious. So the occult is really a path to exploring your inner world and healing your inner world, and a path to what you would call enlightenment or spiritual expansion, consciousness expansion. All paths lead to the source, and at some point you will recognize that you are not this separate entity, that you are inherently connected to everything around you, because what makes your true raw experience is consciousness. And over the course of working the occult, whatever path you're walking on, you will recognize that the safety you once asked for, the protection, or maybe even the baneful magic that you casted, it is all coming from a place and understanding of separation. And as you initiate yourself over and over with these spiritual deities of higher density consciousness, you will recognize the true nature of things, because the more you tap into ritual, the more over time these outward experiences will be amplified for you to recognize this truth, for you to recognize that you are truly connected to everything, that you are and have always been safe, and that the true way and path to manifest money or wealth is through the inside transformation, which will then reflect on the outside. So what changes over the path of walking the occult is that you understand it's never been outside versus inside. It's never been I make an offering and something appears on the outside. It's never been this is my enemy and I have to curse him. It's always been about the internal processes that are going on. And I see a lot of people in the occult, they are stuck in the identification with certain labels that they have acquired. They're a black magician or a warlock or a witch, because this label gives them a sense of safety. But over the course of walking on this path and working with the demonic energy over and over again, these masks, they will fall and they will break down, because you don't need an artificial sense of security, because you are inherently safe as you are connected through everything. So what I understood over these last months, engaging into more spiritual practice and integrating this in a healthy and grounded way, I understood that when you work with the occult, the reason why over this path you sometimes attract particular outside events or even adversity or cataclysms, it is because these energies work with you in order to resolve what is inside of you that is holding you back to being what you truly are. We are all coming here with a unique sense of authenticity. We are all coming here with a unique gift, something special, something unique that we can bring into this world. This can be an energy, this can be a product, this can be anything that you create, or just something that you are. But in order to be that and be authentic, which is, by the way, measured by vibrational science as the highest vibrational frequency, you need to let go of everything that is holding you back, mostly subconscious. So over the course of working with demonic energy, you're tapping into their subconscious and you're letting go of all of that baggage. But this may cause significant emotional turmoil within your system. So don't worry or wonder if you're working with the occult and all of a sudden you have a little bit more anxiety, a little bit more doubt, a little bit more fear that may arise every now and then, or some heavier, more significant emotions, because these are part of this path. They are being circulated in your system by divine intelligence, which helps you to resolve these emotions within your system once and for all, so that you can be more authentic, aka a higher vibrational piece of fractured consciousness, and therefore attract everything on autopilot. Remember, your life becomes the ritual. So now, instead of making an offering and getting a result, you are the offering, and what you are is the result and attracts the result on autopilot. You will notice when you do a bunch of magic, a bunch of rituals, in a natural way, your mindset will shift towards that perspective and you will gain particular insight. I still see, though, many people are stuck and struggle with exactly what I'm describing. They may attract adversity. They may attract people where they think, oh, I need to curse this person. They may attract or live through heavy emotions. They may go through some adverse life events. But you need to understand that this is a part of what you're signing up for when you're engaging in the occult practice. You're going to the fast lane of spiritual evolution. You're tapping in with transformative energy that is there to break down everything that is holding you back from being truly you. And it is not that these deities do this because, they like to see us suffer or anything ridiculous like that. It's the opposite. And this is what you experience when you work with the occult. You experience the unlimited love that the universe inherently has for us. This unlimited love that the universe has for us is sometimes expressed, though, in the understanding for the need of significant growth. And this significant growth can sometimes only occur when we are faced with particular events, situations, or emotions that aren't inherently comfortable on first sight, but that are necessary in order for you to be who you are. And so many people hold themselves back. They wear a mask. They lose themselves in coping mechanisms, which is very common in the occult. So if you find yourself walking on this path and you find yourself confronted with heavier emotions, or you see yourself drifting into coping, or you wonder why it is maybe that you are dealing with a particular amount of darkness, this is called the shadow, and this shadow needs to be integrated. And the more you tap into this higher divine energy, the more you become resonant on that energetic level. And the more you rise in consciousness, the more the subconscious mind starts to dissolve and everything becomes conscious. But in order for this to happen, in order for the unconscious to become conscious, two processes are initiated. And this is number one, anything that is holding you back within the subconscious is purged. And number two, your conscious needs to expand. And for your conscious to expand, growth, there needs to be a particular pressure sometimes. And this pressure is initiated very often the more you walk on this left-hand path. But like I said, not to hurt you, haunt you, or terrorize you, but in order to serve you and make sure that you are living your true purpose in this realm and in this third dimensional density. So if you're walking this path and you're experiencing any of the things that I talked about, make sure to work with them in a healthy way. Let them appear, integrate them, let them dissolve. Take the lessons and learnings that they offer to you and use them to your power. Become the alchemist, because this is what the occult path is all about. I hope this video helps you, and it is very important for me to share this perspective. As I keep on sharing on this channel, I will furthermore upload videos just like this who talk about an integrated perspective. All the videos that I've made before are always up to date to the point of the spiritual evolution that I've been in that particular phase of my life. But as you walk this path for years and years, you will come to certain insights. At this point, I also want to thank Universal Mastery on YouTube, who has helped me to integrate these experiences, emotions, notions, and learnings. Furthermore, I want to invite you to the first link in the description, which will offer you the opportunity to now schedule a consultation with me. I will never, have never, and will never offer particular rituals for individuals. This is a path that you need to work on. But I sincerely want to offer you my guidance, my help, my individualized, one-on-one game plan for you to walk this path in a healthy and integrated way. So if this is something that you're looking for, make sure to check out the first link in the description. And apart from that, I thank all the spirits and deities, just like always. I thank every single energy that has helped me to walk on this path. And I thank every single one of you who's walking this path with me.